Bro, it's still mobs that religion. I can dig it, bro.
Man, you already know.
Who is that, man? Tell me who you is, bro.
Man, you know, Skeeta the motherfucking bandit, man. You know, raps, man, murdering assassin, man. You know, same nigga, man. Same shit, different toilet, man. I'm still here, never left, man. You know what I'm saying? Still keeping it lit. Rest in peace, Kenny, man. Free my nigga Lil Dick.
I can dig that. So, hey, bro. So tell me what you've been doing lately, bro. You still rapping or whatever? Tell me a little bit of history too, cause folks probably don't even know exactly who you are or whatever. Give me a quick understanding, real quick, bro.
First off, I'm gonna tell you like this, my nigga. If you know me, nigga, you probably owe me, nigga. Straight up, nigga. You feel me on everything though, like on some real shit though. Really, I've been glued to these streets, man. You feel me? Locked here, fucking around with this shit, though. You feel me? A lot of niggas really don't know who I am, but if you do know me, then you know, nigga. Like I said, nigga, I really be in these streets, man. Lately, I've been trying to fuck with the music shit, though. You know, I've been fucking with it, but now niggas trying to get back in this shit. A lot of niggas getting their money off this shit. Feel like shit, I need to get mine too, man. I need mine, you feel me? So. Stay tuned for this nigga, man. Nigga really coming at niggas with that shit, though. Give me real shit, all 100 shit, my nigga.
Hey, so I'm curious, bro. So like, how long you been doing this, bro?
Yeah, nigga, I've been doing music, nigga, since like, nigga, 7th grade, nigga. I'm 33. So, you know, I ain't no young nigga, man. You feel me? I'm an old head, man. All these young niggas got it popping right now, but you feel me? I've been here, nigga, for a while, man.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Just slapping in the background. What is this right here? Tell me. Hold on, let me.
Right now, just a little bit off that new shit I've been working on, man. It's that new shit, lottery ticket. I've been working on. It's that lottery ticket. I feel like shit. All it take is nigga one good hit, nigga one song, man. That's gonna make a nigga, you know what I'm saying? See where a nigga coming from, man. It don't take nigga a whole album and all that extra shit, man. All that nigga need is one time, nigga to reach out and hear where a nigga coming from. Check my format, nigga. You see where I'm coming from, nigga. I probably got the realest shit popping right now, nigga. I ain't lying about none of this shit.
So you got any music out already, or what you been doing?
Nigga, like I said, I've been doing music for a minute. You can check me out on iTunes, Skeeta Dabandit. You just type in YouTube, nigga, Skeeta Dabandit, Skeeta SKEETA DABANDIT. Skeeta Dabandit, nigga, type that shit in on YouTube. It's gonna show you. I'm on Google, Rhapsody, CD Baby, Pandora, all that shit, man, nigga. You feel me? I'm just like real niggas know me, but I chose not to be popular. You feel me? Really
so what do you feel about the culture right now, as far as hip hop? You know what I mean? And as far as how they got something established called mumble rap.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I ain't gonna knock nobody for what they doing. If you getting your money off that shit, it is what it is. Like, I ain't worried about what the next nigga doing, man. You feel me? Especially if niggas is getting paid. I'm trying to get my money too, but I ain't finna sell my soul for nobody, though. Niggas is doing a lot of extra shit, like extracurricular shit, like, you know, trying to glorify shit that really ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't really trying to die for this shit. Like, niggas is already dying in these streets, so what I look like trying to die to get rich? Like, motherfuckers is talking about get rich or die trying and catching bodies, and you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit ain't finna benefit nothing if you ain't really pushing no message, my nigga. You feel me? A real legitimate message besides nigga riding bandwagon and talking about what everybody else is doing, man. That shit ain't gonna sell nothing. Like, I think genuality is what's gonna sell. Nigga need to really articulate their own life story and figure out how they gonna sell they self. My nigga, capitalize off they self instead of trying to sell they self. Sell they self short, nigga. Try to capitalize off yourself. Nigga, tell the truth.
So what kind of advice would you give a young dude that was out here in the street struggling, trying to figure out how to manage the difference between his industry life and his street life, and be able to function so he can be able to prosper in his music game?
Nigga, go to school and learn the business of it. Don't try to listen to what these niggas telling you on these videos about hustling and catching bodies and doing this and that. Like that shit gonna make you famous. This shit is a business, my nigga. It's like it's not just no fad or nothing. Like music, hip hop been around for a while, you know. And it's like a culture, but on the underside of it, it's a business. So before you want to try to get into the culture, learn the business aspect of it so you can be able to last longer in the industry. You don't want to just be no one hit wonder or no come and go ass nigga, man. You gotta learn how to stay, you know what I'm saying, consistent and longevity and shit. Like I said, I ain't really nobody, but if you really check my status and check back, nigga, I always been there. You feel me? I just really ain't jumped up and try to really, you know what I'm saying, branch out and get mine. But I know my time coming out. And when it comes, you feel me, niggas gonna be damn ready for it. And so, you know what it is, man.
Hey, so I remember you once said something about you was from Vallejo, California. And
oh yeah, man, I said in every song, man, stick coming, man, West Vallejo, you already know, man. I'm really one of the boys, man. We really came from that soil, man. You know, really out there, nigga. Like I said, niggas really been out there for a minute, man. You know, but at the same time, niggas taking the game on the road now. Niggas getting out, seeing places and shit, being able to, you know what I'm saying, take my game on the road, stretch my name, man. You feel me? So that's what it's all about. It ain't where you from, it's about where you going and how you move, man. Nigga, you feel me? So when it's all said and done, niggas know where I'm from, man. Spit Corner, West Vallejo, man. But you know, I go everywhere. You can catch me anywhere, man.
Alright, so I want to ask you if you was able to give back. Say you was able to be mayor of Vallejo for the day. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? So what would be the first thing you would do as acting mayor of Vallejo?
Shit, I don't really know, my nigga.
Would you help? Would you even think about helping the youth or what?
Like, man, I had a non-profit organization. You know, I was working on, and they denied me. I had got the 501(c), and I went to the state treasury of California, and I tried to do all that with Vallejo at a time, and they, I guess, you know, stereotypes, whatever, they kind of denied me. But I finally I learned that they deny you up to 3 times or something like that, but the 3rd time they gotta actually give you a shot. So in the initial phases, I didn't know no better, you know, so I kind of let that shit just fade away and jumped into something different. But when you think about shit like that, yeah, of course, when you finally get to a point where you can get back to the community, that's a damn show. That's for sure. That's what a nigga gonna do, man. You know, look out for motherfuckers that look out for me. Like, after all, you know, that's where I came from. But when it's all said and done, it's like, if you ain't thinking about that, if you ain't thinking about no shit like that, then who are you as a person? Like, how you trying to get on if you ain't trying to help everybody else get on?
So where you personally see your music career in, like, say, the next, say, 5 years? Do you see yourself doing more shows, making any videos? Do you see yourself maybe being the back scene of some younger artists that maybe you like helping him mold himself into you know, a success, or like are you just gonna walk away from it altogether? Like, where do you see yourself?
This shit's so serious, bruh. I really can't tell you where I'll be at in 5 years. Hopefully, as far as in the music game, man, I hope by that time somebody at least, nigga, been listening to some shit that I was saying in them damn songs I was making, and made something out of themselves. Like, you know, if it just was one person, nigga, that was to take something up out of that shit and be like, well, shit, damn, that nigga got me through some hard times. That nigga helped me get to where I was, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I did my job. Like, niggas ain't trying to go platinum, niggas ain't trying to be quadruple platinum and all that bullshit. I'm just trying to spread a message, nigga. Like, nigga, if I can do it, you can do it. You know? A lot of niggas talking about this, oh, I'm rich and I'm famous and I'm getting money and I'm shining. Like, fuck all that, nigga. Tell a nigga how you got that shit. Tell a nigga what it took to get to that. You feel me? So a nigga can get there too. Niggas don't want to hear about how you got it, nigga, and how you eat and shit like that. Shit'll get your ass smoked out here where niggas is really doing bad. So tell a nigga how to get somewhere or something. You know what I'm saying? That might do a little bit better for the youth, man. You know what I'm saying? Really, or if you can't do that, let a nigga know that, nigga, everybody struggles, you know what I'm saying? We all going through the same struggle, so this nigga don't feel like he the most illest nigga on the planet. He gotta bust a nigga head to prove a point. Let a nigga know that, man, we all going through the same struggle, so when it's all said and done, you don't gotta be so harsh on some shit, nigga. Relax, nigga might be able to look out for you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to, nigga, be the illest nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't really cool anymore, my nigga.
Like, I can dig that.
Straight up.
Hey, bro. So now, bro. I just want to ask you, bro. You know what I mean? Far as giving back to the community, you know what I mean, on the daily, bro. Is there something like type of things that you do that you feel is your way of giving back, even if it's some simple stuff like common good mornings to people? Like, do you got any type of rituals where you feel give back?
Man, I just try to keep it all. I just tell myself, as long as I'm around, like anybody, like I just try to keep that shit all the way 100. Like most people, they do simple shit like nigga ask you how you doing. The first thing nigga say is fine. Then they walk off thinking 30 seconds later like, nigga, I'm really doing bad. Why did I just lie to that nigga? Alright, so I pride myself on, like, I ain't gonna say pride myself, but I try to stay aware and not slipping at the tongue like that. Like, nigga, don't ask me how I'm doing and expect me to say fine. If you ask me how I'm doing, then at least, nigga, be ready to take 5 minutes out of your life, nigga, to really see how I'm doing, nigga. And then ask yourself some shit like, damn, is my life that bad? Or damn, can I help this nigga? They just know how you doing. Oh, I'm doing fine. You know, busting that shit down like baby food. So like that's how I think. You know, that's just how I am right now. Kind of more defined with it.
Yeah, I can dig that. So now I want to ask you, pretty much, you know what I mean, do you have any new projects that you're possibly working on right now that you're possibly ready to release, or you know what I mean, them best kept secrets? What's going on?
I was working on this one shit called Rock Solid Never Fall, RSNF, when I had my one nigga Swift though producing this shit for me. We kind of lost contact, so I haven't really found the songs, man. I've been trying to get a hold of niggas. Swift Dog, Rise Above Others, ENT, man. Tap in with the kid, man. Skeeta, you feel me? We've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, put some shit together, but since then I've been working on a lottery ticket album, just trying to, you know, catch up from that, just add on to that. You know, got a couple artists on there, I ain't gonna mention no names yet, but you know, I got some shit in the works, you know, I'm trying to just stay relevant.
So once again, you know, let me know again, you know, how I find your music again, you know what I mean, before we get up out of here.
Shit. Like I said, man, you can type Skeeta Dabandit in. Skeeta Dabandit, SKEETA Skeeta Dabandit in Google. All that shit gonna pop up. YouTube, Skeeta Dabandit. cdbaby.com/cd/Skeeta Dabandit. Shit, nigga, iTunes, nigga, www.itunes.com/Skeeta Dabandit. Man, I'm everywhere, nigga. You just gotta look for me, bro. Look for these songs, nigga. I'm featuring on nigga shit, man. Shout out my nigga T-Ben. Shout out my nigga Beast, bro. Shout out my nigga Dividend, man. You feel me? Support the music. Support the musicblog.com, man. We really doing this shit. Turf Mob Music, Mob Style Religion. You feel me? Rise Above Others. A lot of niggas I fuck with, man. You know what I'm saying? Skims. A lot of niggas fuck with me, man. So I really, it's hard for me to really just say, nigga, you should know who I am, my nigga. If you don't, then you really ain't no music enthusiast. Like, I've been here for a minute. I've been doing this shit. You probably know my face. You probably don't know my name. You probably look familiar. You probably didn't see me before. If you know me, you owe me. Nigga, you know the rest. Tap in, nigga.